Good afternoon, Chris. Guess where I am right now is $3.65 a gallon. And I am located just outside of Winston-Salem, North Carolina. I use Gas Buddy, which is an application that I can use on my mobile phone and also on the internet to find out where the cheapest gas is. Now, we have two major roads that come into the town that I live in. And it seems that they keep going back and forth on who has the cheapest price. So what I have been accustomed to doing is when I go out from my apartment, I take one road out and then I take the other road back in. And they both go up to the freeway. And that way I can get a good read on who has the cheapest prices each week. And whatever road seems to have the cheaper prices, that's the one I stop and get gas at. There are a few stations that I have learned that tend to raise the price the day after everybody else does. So if I start seeing that everybody else is raising prices, I'll gas up that night at this particular gas station. And I'll fill the tank up, so that way I'm paying the lower price. And I don't generally top off the tank because I really don't like to get gas that often, either in my car or any other way. But everybody will figure that out after a few minutes. No, I lost my train of thought. Okay. You know, I really don't like to get gas because it's time consuming. Because when you have a cheaper price at a gas station, everybody tends to go to that gas station. And as much as I love the automobile I drive right now, the gas tank is on the passenger side. So I'm going against the flow every time I go up to a pump to get gas. So that's kind of what I use. I really don't use any other apps, but I do check to see, you know, by going out of town one way and coming in the other to see where the cheapest gas is, and also using Gas Buddy. And that's how I've saved money. Also, what I've done is over the last few years, I've downsized. And I'm going to be doing that again when my lease expires in November. I'm going to be looking for an apartment that is closer to everything that I do, so that way, let's say if I'm going somewhere, instead of driving 15 miles a day, I might be driving 4 miles a day. And I've successfully been able to do that over the last couple of years. That's why I live in North Carolina now and not Pennsylvania like I used to. Everything is pretty much half price down here. And taking advantage of that, and it makes things a lot easier. So when I go out somewhere with friends, I have the extra money and I can say, well, let me buy lunch, you know, rather than trying to refuse them because I don't have enough money in the budget. So there's my answer. Downsizing, Gas Buddy, and going out one road and the other. Thank you for allowing me to bore you. And have a great day. Bye.